Walking out of the Dallas Card Show. It's the Thursday night before the big show. This place gets pretty crazy on Fridays and Saturdays. Not a lot of hockey, usually never is. However, I was really lucky enough to have the opportunity to talk to some great people in the hobby. King of Cards, Kyle, excellent guy. I got a minute with him. Ryan, Card Collector 2, awesome enough to share his time with us. We won't hold that Ohio State stuff against him. And then the coolest one was we got to talk to anyone who knows card collecting knows Dr. Beckett, or at least Beckett Magazine, and Beckett Grading, of course. But had the opportunity to talk with him. I told him 2 minutes. He gave me 2 minutes. I didn't take up any more of his time. It was such a cool experience. What brings you back to Dallas every year? Every couple months, I should say.
Yeah, the show, man. This is we've been to a lot of shows in a lot of different places, and there's something special about Allen, Texas, and the team here, Kyle, and the amazing staff he's got is incredible. But we've got some great dealers. Just the selection, the show is really unique, and it's one we try not to miss.
You got anything you're specifically looking for today?
Not really. The NFL draft's coming up. I would say that we're always keeping an eye on some of the guys that are going to be next up. Do a lot of college football, so that's kind of important to us. I would imagine most people in this room are after Ohtani, so kind of got to always keep your eyes open there. But other than that, just looking for some cool stuff.
Find all kinds of signed photos, Nolan Ryan, all kinds of fun stuff here. Scattaboo doing his flip, Rangers fans. Nico ranting for the Stars up there. It's just kinds of stuff everywhere.
We are lucky enough to talk with the King of Cards.
How you guys doing?
Why come to Dallas?
Man, I mean, I've been coming here since I first started, and it never misses. I always say that the worst Dallas card show is still better than most shows around the country. It is really just the hub of the hobby. You see everybody that you know that travels around the country to these shows pretty much every time, every 8 weeks or so. It's like a family reunion. So it's a special place to come, do deals, have a great time, and see people you know and care about.
Anything you're hunting for specifically today?
Great cards, good deals, anything that catches the heartstrings. I keep an open mind, so we'll see.
Favorite Dallas barbecue spot?
Hutchins.
All right, now there's some hockey I can get behind. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Honestly, this is only my second card show ever. Been in the hobby for like 3 months, and I've kind of fallen head over heels for it. So is my credit card. But, that's what tends to happen when you get a little too invested into something like this. But honestly, it's great. I love seeing all the people out here. I love seeing the community that this thing builds. And, I'm excited to shake hands and meet new people and see where I can take this.
What in the world got you into collecting, and yet collecting a very narrow niche in hockey cards?
Yeah, so when I was younger, I always had my Pokemon cards on me. I was playing Frisbee with them at recess, not knowing what they would be worth now. And, I was always a hockey guy. I make hockey content, and I was like, hey, how can I broaden my niche and get into something that I really, really used to love? Now that I have adult money, I was like, hey, let me spend that adult money on cards. And I figured let me make some videos with it, because I know that it's a growing market in an industry, and it's something that I sort of rediscovered my love for watching Kyle's videos, actually. And, I gave it a good shot, and it seems like people are loving the videos, just like my boy right here behind the lens. He watches the stuff, and I didn't think I'd get recognized for my YouTube videos in Dallas. But, hey, man, I guess that just goes to show I got a good product, and I'm excited that I'm part of this community.
Just a Smoky Peachy Platinum from 1920. And then directly next to it is a 1920 trilogy. Not going to find a lot of hockey here at the Dallas show. Little Wayne Gretzky hidden down there. So I'm here with one of the legends of card collecting, and to a certain extent, Dr. Beckett. Talk a little bit about what you've seen over the years, the growth of this amazing hobby.
Yeah, we're at a show right now, and it's just like the shows in the old days, only 10 times bigger. But the same spirit but a lot of activity, a lot of action, a lot of sales, at higher prices even. So it's great to see.
You have to love that there's families that are involved. There's kids, there's wives.
We're seeing it, yeah. We're seeing a lot of diversity, which is outstanding. I am now officially one of the old guys.
Yeah, well, we appreciate your contribution, what you've done for the hobby over the years. And I notice every time I come here, you're almost always at one of these dollar boxes, just kind of digging through. What are you kind of looking for?
I start out in the dollar box. That's where people know how to find me, like you did. But no, I'm just looking for some good cards. I think the hobby has an obsession with great cards, and I think it's okay to buy some good cards. So sometimes I get some really good cards of some very unknown players that are not worth a lot, but they'd be worth a lot to the family of the person. So,
Have you ever dug through one and found a card that you couldn't believe you found?
oh yeah. But mostly it's cards I haven't seen because they're more newer cards. I don't really look for the older cards. I have a lot of the older cards, but the newer cards, the innovation, it's very exciting.
When you kind of started the everything you did a long time ago, what was your thought process when you started to do a lot of those things?
Well, I remain a lifelong learner. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this, because I know a lot, but there's new stuff coming out every year, and it's kind of fun. It's very dynamic. It's very exciting. It's clearly a lifelong hobby.
If you ever get a chance to check out the Dallas Card Show, you will not be disappointed. It is every other month right here in Allen, Texas, just outside of Dallas.